Hey, what's up guys, it's Dan here. Welcome to a just really quick video that I want to do. Just explaining a couple things. As you guys know, I started a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic walkthrough the other day, and I just wanted to make a quick video. I have a couple questions I want to ask you guys personally on what I want to do with it, what you guys would prefer from me, so I don't need this anymore. Basically what a few, like, nothing really performance-wise, but more so visually. And, okay, well, first, before I get into that, I would like to just briefly explain why I'm doing a KOTOR walkthrough right now, why it's coming out of the woodwork, what are the new games, etc., etc. Welcome to summer of 2012, everybody. July of 2012, there was only one release out of the entire month, and that was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, which I have completed. I would like to make a mention about that. I am doing the multiplayer. I'm not done with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. However, I am kind of Tony Hawked out, even though it is like a game that I grew up with and I really liked. It's something I kind of want to move ahead from, just for now, just because I've been just, I don't know how to explain it. You play it. Okay, I've played this before back in the day. You know what I mean? So I want to play something even more back in the day. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but I had an urge. It was an idea that I've had in my head ever since I started my channel. Condemned 1 and 2 were examples of some of my favorite games that I covered back in the day, and that I played like crazy, and I wanted to cover once I had a channel. And Condemned 1 and 2 were exactly that. So that's why I made those videos. That's why I'm making this now. And the thing is, once you have a bigger following, and I'm starting to get a bigger following, coming up just pretty close to 20,000 subs now, which is pretty awesome. You can play older games and not have to worry about of really not getting too low views. I mean, I'm not expecting too much here, but I did want to always do this. I want to like playing it. My experiences, having played it so many times in the past, I can at least share with you guys some of my experiences on what to do. And it is a legitimate walkthrough. Like, don't get me wrong, I know what I'm doing. I played the game. I think I beat it maybe 20 times total in my lifetime. Completely in various ways, light side, dark side, male, female characters, different classes, different Jedi types or Sith types, depending on if I want light side or dark side, things like that. So I have a lot of experiences I can bring to the table, and I feel like that's why I'm playing Knights of the Old Republic right now. So that's the main reason. Okay, anyways, so there's no other games coming out in July. And same with August. There's only from what well, there are games coming out in August. That's wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. There are 3 games coming out in August, but we're going to get to that in the game update. The thing is, though, there's nothing in the first 2 weeks of August. So I have the end of July and the first 2 weeks of August with nothing there, like literally nothing. Maybe a DLC will pop up, but there's really nothing yet. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying to fill in the blanks for things that I could do, you know what I mean? So basically, I picked KOTOR. Now, let's talk a little bit more about that. Now, the presentation of KOTOR, I have it I have it for the Xbox. I've always had the KOTOR games for Xbox. And the thing is with that, they were made for original Xbox. The original Xbox was not an HD console. So that means it is only available in a 4:3 ratio, or in layman's terms, box. You remember the old tube TVs? That's what it was made for. So you have a square instead of widescreen. It's just standard definition, 4:3 ratio. It's got nothing special. It's not HD. However, the way I record and the way I render upscales it a bit. However, there's something I cannot control, and those are the black bars. There's going to be black bars because when you have a game that's rendered in like 480p, I think that's what it is, it's formatted for a 4:3 TV, ergo a box TV, a tube TV, whatever you want to call it. And there's really nothing you can do when you're recording in HD. All it's doing is taking the original and extending it wider. So basically, when you have an upscale video that's in 4:3 ratio, the 16:9 ratio is going to have black bars. So you have 2 black bars to fill in the gaps of that the 4:3 ratio. I mean, you can't just stretch it, which is something I'm going to ask you as well. So basically, here are the options I did. For presentation purposes, I made basically borders. Instead of having black bars, a lot of people I know hate black bars. Like, people tell me, oh, I hate them. Like people will, like, even just people in general, when you get a widescreen TV, and you know how some movies are that, what is it, 184 by 1, I think, 184:1, I think, ratio. I'm not sure. I'm sure a lot of people will correct me on that one. And then there's the regular 16:9 ratio. They're both very similar. They're both widescreen, but one's an actual cinema, like cinematic movie quality, where 16:9 is the standard widescreen format. So basically, you'll get like maybe even black bars on the top and bottom, but it's still widescreen. You know what I mean? It's just a thinner picture. People hate that too. So I figured, maybe I'd add a little flair, make some custom borders. So basically, I found pictures, I edited them to make a border covering up the black bars. So here's the options. For the first 8 parts, there's nothing I can do for 8 parts. I've rendered out videos that are like the video's already in 16:9. You're not 4:3. You're not missing anything. But the black bars on the side, I filled in with these borders, the pictures relating to KOTOR. So basically, people were unsure. I want to make sure I'm doing this for everybody. I want to make sure everyone wants what they want, right? So they're getting what they want. Would you prefer me keep the visual presentation of the pictures covering the black bars on the sides, or would you like me to completely get rid of those pictures and just have black bars? I can't escape the black bars. They're there because the game's older. Now, a lot of people are probably going to ask me, Dan, why don't you just play this on PC? It's available in HD format in PC. You're 100% right. One problem. My PC is Windows 7. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic only works on the operating systems of Windows XP and Windows Vista. No way in hell am I downgrading quality for a one-time thing. It's just ridiculous. So that's the thing here. I don't want to. I only have the option to play on my 360 or on my Xbox version, which is the original version. It first came out, I believe, in I think it might have been like summer, like June, July of 2003, and then it released later on PC in November of 2003. So I'm playing on the original format here, guys. You got to understand this. So there's not a whole lot I can work with. So I tried that option. That would have been option number 1, is play PC, but I can't do it. It doesn't work. I already mentioned that. I tried. It's not going to work. I already have, I don't know how many parts recorded. As of now, I have 18 parts rendered and edited and rendered, but there's more parts waiting to be edited that I haven't touched yet. So there's that, but also, there's another option. I don't recommend it, but I want to get your guys' idea. A lot of people love the widescreen. They love it no matter what. I could stretch the video so that instead of being like this, it's like this, right? The problem that I really hate, though, is you lose quality. Because not only are you making the picture unnaturally wide, you're losing the amount of pixels that are combined in one space. So a game that's recorded non-HD as it is, upscaled, and you're stretching it, basically you're taking a small compacted amount of pixels that look okay in their format and pulling them apart so you see bigger chunks of non-rendered graphic. And not only that, but if you see my face, and this I was recording in 4:3 ratio right now, which I'm not, but if I was, you would see my face, and I had to extend it to widescreen, you'd see my face basically go poosh, and I looked like I gained like 20,000 pounds. So you see, it looks ridiculous when you do that, but there are some people who don't mind that. So I want to get you guys' thoughts on that. What would you prefer I do for visual presentation purposes? Would you prefer to keep it like I've been doing it, where that involves the images covering up the black bars? I get how it can be distracting, but I figured black bars are kind of weird. Or would you rather just have me get rid of those, keep the black bars like just as they are? That way, you're not kind of like, I really do get why people don't like them. Like, well, at least people have said why they're kind of annoying having those pictures on the side, because they are brighter, so they kind of appear more and they kind of take away from the main video, which I understand completely. I really do, because I can kind of see that. But at the same time, there's people who hate the black bars, like, oh, there should be something there. I'm not watching, blah, blah, blah. So I want to get everyone's thoughts. I want a consensus before I put up any more parts. So I'll have this video up probably before I even post part 8, which I have rendered out. So I'm going to do that. And hopefully you guys will give me an answer on what you prefer. But a lot of people are loving this so far. They think it's a great nostalgic walkthrough. They think games from their favorite games from the past. People who grew up in pretty much the same era I did. I was 12 years old when the game came out. I played it all the way up to my age now. I'm 21 years old. So basically what? 11 years of my life I've played this game on and off. And basically I think, I just want to make it perfect for everybody so it's enjoyable. And especially since I'm older now, I can really enjoy things and actually go back and miss some of the side quests that I may have skipped just because I was a kid and I'm like, I just want to play this game, I want to beat it. You know what I mean? Never did the side quest, never appreciated the game in its fullest extent, which which I kind of understand. I actually missed a couple things already. I didn't even know that was in the game. And just because of my young self just trying to skip the conversations or whatever, right? So that's the big thing here. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. I want to make sure I'm doing what's right. So unfortunately for the first 8 parts, if you don't like the pictures, I'm sorry. They're already rendered out and edited. I can't do anything about them. But from part 9 and upwards, I can change it. So if that is something you guys want to see, if you prefer it, let me know. That's the biggest thing here. Would you prefer the pictures, black bars, or stretched? I really recommend not stretching the image. It looks really retarded. But I prefer you guys pick either black bars or the pictures on the black bars. One of those two. Please let me know as soon as possible so I can compensate accordingly. Please let me know in the comments, like just say black bars, pictures, or stretch, okay? So that's all I needed to talk to you guys about. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD is still continuing multiplayer. I'll probably do it sometime later in the week. I have more surprises with Slender coming up, as I already did 2 parts for it, where I freaked myself out. A little bit was kind of over the top. I wasn't intending to be it, but sometimes I say things that are on my mind that I probably shouldn't. But it gave you guys funny content, and as well as myself beating it on getting all 8 pages, which I did, so it was pretty cool. But there's one other thing I still want to do with it, which you guys will probably see in the next day or two, so stick around for that. So we got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, more Slender, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, more gameplay, definitely the multiplayer, not sure about anything else, but we'll see from there. Lots to come your way. I'm making sure this summer isn't a boring one, by any means. I won't let that happen. Especially in October when there's like 12 games coming out in 1 month. I don't see why people can't release them in summer when everyone's at home. You know, kids are off from school, people are having vacations, they can just play games if that is what they want to do. You'd make a killing if you sold the only video game in the month. Just my thoughts. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Let me know as soon as possible KOTOR. I want to get this thing continued. I love that game so much. It's going to be great. I'm going to try and make this the best walkthrough I've ever done. Although I try to do that for all my games. But since I have a passion for this one game, I think I can make it the best one. So thanks guys for watching. Let me know as soon as possible. Like I said, I keep repeating myself, but I love talking to the camera. I don't know why. I'm weird. Anyways, thanks guys. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the playthroughs and walkthroughs. Well, I don't know. Whatever you want to call them nowadays, they're all the same thing. There's no such thing as a playthrough, walkthrough, or let's play. They're all the same thing nowadays. But anyways, thanks guys. Take it easy. Have a good one. Let me know as soon as possible, and I'll see you in game.